Plaintiff Chandra Cearns is suing the defendant, her lifelong friend, for $4,000 for boarding her horses. Defendant, Katie Herbrand, says the plaintiff is holding her horses hostage. She's countersuing for $1,500 in lost opportunity costs, plus the return of her horses and riding gear.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning, Najee.
Got case 82 on the docket, Cearns versus Herbrand.
Okay, and welcome to both of you. Okay, what we have here, the plaintiff, Ms. Cearns?
Yes.
Okay, you are suing the defendant, Ms. Herbrand?
Yeah.
For $4,000 for the cost of carrying and boarding her horses.
Yes.
And you are suing the plaintiff for $1,500.
Your Honor, I'm suing her for $1,500, the return of my horses and my riding gear.
And the riding gear. Okay, let me hear your story.
Me and Katie, we've been friends since middle school. Our daughters, which are 12, are also best friends. I helped Katie back in November get horses because our daughters were doing a lot of riding and stuff with my horses together. Katie paid me only $145 since November for the care of her horses.
What was the agreement?
The original agreement was that she would pay for the hay.
And I admit I was absent the day they taught us about hay. Okay, how much do you pay a month for one horse's hay?
When my hay guy ran out of the large round bales that we used to get.
Are there such thing as hay guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't tell you how often I said, hey, guy.
So, yeah, no, farmers. But I averaged the cost. It was $360 per month to care for the horses, for
Both
just
of them.
hay, because there was a hay shortage in Wisconsin this last year. I asked Katie only to pay $250 a month for the care of the horses because I was trying to help her so she could keep the horses and afford to keep them so that our girls could go riding. Our girls have been friends.
Okay, that's very nice. And when did this start?
Between November and December 9th, she paid me $145 total. But
And it was supposed to be $250?
Yes, that's what
Okay.
the cost ended up being.
Okay. Your suit here is for $4,000. That's
Yep.
a lot of hay.
Yes, it's a lot of hay. it's not
A horse
just,
eats that much hay, it's not going to be able to run.
yeah. it's not just the hay cost. I've paid for medical bills. I've paid for farrier work. I actually
In that 2-month period
actually
or 1 month period.
I'm still caring for the animals.
Why?
Because she won't give me the location. I found another boarding place. She will not tell me
In
where they
December,
are.
I was losing my house where I
Yes.
was living.
Yes.
And I notified Katie that I was going to be losing it. I had found another location to rent with 70-plus acres of land
Yes.
for the horses. And at that time, I kept asking her, Katie, I have to put the money down on this place. I need your help. I'm going to lose my horses. You're going to lose your horses if there's not somewhere for them to go. And also at that time, she could have removed the horses off my property. She did not
She
remove
had
the
till
horses.
January 7th to be out. I went there on December 30th, and the horses were already moved.
And you were going to take the horses
I was
then?
going to put the horses closer to my house where it was cheaper.
Okay, so in this modern day and age, why didn't you just say, pick a day that I can pick up the horses?
She won't tell me where they were, Your Honor. She still will not.
Pick a place to meet.
Here.
Get on the horse, ride it into town, meet at the saloon. Here's your horse.
You're
I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand. You're still holding the horses at a location you won't tell her about. You can't be running up a bill on her when you're holding her horses.
Judge, I have proof right here that she called the cops, told the cops I stole her horses.
Well,
You did.
I did not steal her horses. She was given plenty of opportunity to remove the horses.
I tried.
I even let her know that I would load the horses and take them and meet her somewhere so she could get them. I did not give her the address for the barn because my whole entire house is stored in that barn right now when I lost my house.
She just wants to keep the horses there so she can rack up a bill. That's exactly what it is.
The sheriff told me to hand the horses over to Greene County and surrender them so I did not have to pay for care for them. I didn't do that because I don't want to see them girls lose their horses.
They wouldn't have lost them. I would have been able to put them in
Well, you could have came and got them. I have
tried.
numerous text messages
I do too.
asking
Let's see.
you
Let's see
to
the.
come.
Let's see the messages.
I do too.
Well, this is the report from the Greene County Sheriff's Department with the Greene County officer siding with me, stating that he told Katie that she needed to remove the horses.
This is the police report, Judge.
Your Honor, he told her to give her back my horses, and she never complied. He told me to pick them up, but she wouldn't give me a location.
I do have proof stating that after the sheriff, I contacted her 3 days in a row, asking her what time, where, and when. I even told her
I was in the hospital, Your Honor.
That I would walk the horses.
Then you find another day when you're out of the
I've
hospital.
tried, Your Honor. I have text messages to back those too.
These are messages here, sir. From
Read the
look at
messages.
those
What are the
messages.
messages saying? Let me read the
Her trying to
messages.
reschedule picking up the horses.
You say, I'm hoping to feel better tomorrow, but I want the address to the new place and where the horses are. And you answered, I need to be paid, then I'll take you over. This is in January. How much did she owe then?
In
Still the
January,
$100?
$45.
no,
When we first received the horses, the agreement was I was going to feed them, which came out to be $45 every 2 weeks. Then it went up, but I think she wanted me to give her money for her horses.
Let's say it was 45, let's say it was 100, let's say it was 200, $400. There's a big difference between the $400, which could have been solved then, and the $4,000 you're asking for now. You know, this is $2,000 more. You're in the Kentucky Derby.
Judge, it's 6 months of care for horses. It cost $7 a day per
argues
horse.
for not keeping the horses.
I'm doing what most boarding stables do. They take the person to court. If the person has not paid them, then ownership is transferred over so the boarding stable can sell the animal. That is what 90% of the stables do.
Well, why don't you do that then?
I know, but
if we put the picture of the horses up here, I bet you people are going to call up. I'd like to buy that horse.
Here you go, Judge.
Oh, the horses are beautiful. Okay. I used to ride a lot, but I got tired of putting a quarter in all the time.
And that one's fully trained now. She's had $1,500 of training done to her.
Good looking horse.
Which I offered to do for Katie
You know
for
what your
free,
remedy
so I'm
is?
not asking for money for that. I had told her in the beginning.
But what your remedy is, you have given her every opportunity to take those horses. I would say right now, those are beautiful horses. You have a decision. You may love them so much you want to keep them. Then it's on you.
I had to sell my own horses to feed her horses.
You've got to sell these horses.
Yeah, but then I have to deal with the next 3 months finding a buyer for them.
Oh, they're good. Those horses are beautiful. They're really
nice
good.
horses, yeah, but I'm...
Okay, this was a case that never had to get here. It was a dispute that may have been $400 that has turned into $4,000, which is crazy because you're building up a cost. It didn't have to get to this. On the countersuit, you are entitled to get your gear back, and you are entitled to get the horses back. So, judgment in favor of the plaintiff for $1,000, and defendant, you get your horses back.
It's not fair.
I'm glad that I'm getting my horses and my riding gear back.
$1,000 is ridiculous. I could have sold them for meat for more than that. I'm not that type of person.
I mean, had she give me my horses back in December when I had a new boarding position, it would have never got to nothing.
I'm mad. Very mad.
Hey YouTube, check out my new show, Judge Jerry. Now for sneak preview and behind the scenes footage, subscribe to my channel now.